Hello friends, this is Shashi Agarwal Economics and Law classes. For the subject Microeconomics, today we are going to do the indifference curve approach. That is the first part, in which we will be doing understanding what is ordinal utility analysis. Then we will understand what is the meaning of indifference curve, definition of indifference curve. Then we will understand what is the indifference curve map, then law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution, and then assumption. First of all, we should understand what is cardinal utility analysis, what is ordinal utility analysis. The cardinal utility analysis is based on the assumption that cardinal measurement of the utility is possible. It means whatever we are going to use or consume, the things which are giving us to the utility, that could be measured in the numbers, but it is not practicable possible, because if I am consuming tea, it is very difficult to say after consumption of 1 cup of tea how much utility I have gained. Ordinal utility analysis is a meaningful analysis, because here the utility is expressed in terms of preference, why we prefer this one to this one, and we could express our preference in first, second numbers. Ordinal utility analysis expresses the preference of the consumer for different goods. Indifference curve is based on ordinal utility analysis. It was given by British economist Edgeworth in 1881 in his book Mathematics Psychics. 1906, it was further developed by the Italian economist Prato, British economist W.E. Johnson in 1913, 1915 Russian Slutsky. The credit goes to rendering this analysis as an important tool of the theory of demand, Hicks and Allen. Hicks has given it a scientific form in his article A Reconstruction of the Theory of Value by Hicks in his book Value of Capital. Now we will understand what is the indifference curve. Indifference curve means here we are consuming two goods, X and Y, and this is the shape of the indifference curve. Here the points which are situated on this curve, they express the various combination of X and Y. This combination, this combination, this combination. These are the various combination. These are the locus of all such points. Indifference curve is a curve which shows the different combination of two commodities which gives equal satisfaction to the consumer. It means all the points which are located in this indifference curve, they give equal satisfaction to it represents the two combination of X and Y. Like this is A combination, we are having this much of amount of X and this much of Y, and this is the B combination, this is the C combination, this is the D combination. These combination represents the different combination of X and Y commodities. All these combination, they give equal satisfaction to the consumer, so the consumer is not choosy among them, because they give equal satisfaction, so the consumer is not selective, he is indifferent among all these combination. So what is the definition of the indifference curve? Indifference curve represents all the combination of two commodities that provide the same level of satisfaction to a person. That person is indifferent among the combination which are represented by the point on curve. A single indifference curve shows the different combination of X and Y that yield equal satisfaction to the consumer. What is indifference curve? Like here, this is the indifference curve. So as I told, it is the combination of two commodities. So whatever point is there, they represents the combination of X and Y. This combination, all the combination, they give equal satisfaction to the consumer. So the consumer is not choosy among this combination, because this combination give him equal satisfaction. So he is indifferent among this combination. What is indifference curve schedule? Indifference curve schedule refers to a schedule that indicate the combination of two commodities which yield equal satisfaction. Here we are depicting the various combination in a tabular form. Like here, this is the A combination. In the A combination, we are having 1 apple and 10 oranges, and when we move to the B combination, then we have 1 more apple, and here we are ready to sacrifice 3 units of orange. Again we move to C combination, which is having 3 apples and 5 oranges. Here again we are sacrificing 2 oranges. Then we move to the D combination, where also we sacrifice 1 more orange. As we see, as the ratio goes on, earlier we are ready to sacrifice more unit of X with more units of oranges. That will be, I will be explaining in the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. So this is the indifference schedule, which shows the various combination of X and Y commodities, and it also indicates if we want to be on the same indifference curve, like we are gaining apple, then we have to sacrifice the quantity of the orange if we want to remain on the same indifference curve. Like this combination, here we are having the quantity of X and this much quantity of Y, but when we move to this, we sacrifice Y and gain X. For gaining X, we have to sacrifice some commodity of Y, so that to remain on the same indifference curve. Here we are going to draw the indifference curve, the shape of which is convex to the point of origin. So this is the indifference curve. Like here we are going to, here we take the X commodity or the apple, oranges, and here we take the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and here we take the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you are going to plot the tabular information on the graph, and then we will have the shape of the indifference curve in this manner. So its shape is convex to the point of origin. So what is indifference map? Indifference map is the collection of so many indifference curves. Like here we have X commodity, here we have Y commodity. So it is the collection of so many indifference curves. This is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4. Higher the indifference curve, higher the level of satisfaction. If we are at the lower level of the indifference curve, it means we are having less quantity of X and Y, so we are having the lower level of satisfaction. Each indifference curve indicates the level of satisfaction to the consumer. Indifference map is the collection of the various indifference curve. Higher the indifference curve, higher the level of satisfaction. Lower the indifference curve, lower the level of satisfaction. Like at here we will see the quantity of orange is constant, but as we move to the another indifference curve, the quantity of apples goes on increasing. It means higher the indifference curve, higher the level of satisfaction. So what is the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution? Marginal rate of substitution, it is the rate at which the consumer can substitute one good for another without changing the level of satisfaction. If we want to have more X, then we have to sacrifice some units of the Y if we want to remain on the same indifference curve, same level of satisfaction. And it also determines the slope of the indifference curve. The marginal rate of substitution of X or Y is defined as the amount of Y the consumer is just willing to give up to get one more unit of X and maintain the same level of satisfaction. Here a marginal rate of substitution of X for Y is equal to loss of Y, which is divided by gain of X, that is minus delta Y divided by delta X. Here one thing is, because here utility gained is equal to the utility sacrificed. Like we want to have this, these are the 4 combination. This is the first combination. Now we want to have one more apple. We are ready to sacrifice 3 units of orange. Then we move to C combination. Then we are ready to sacrifice 2 units. Then we have D combination. Here we are sacrificing 1. As we go on moving, increasing the quantity of apple, we are ready to sacrifice less unit of orange as earlier. Earlier we were sacrificing 3. Now it reduced to 2, then it reduced to 1. So this is the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. So what are the assumption? A consumer is rational. He will always behave rationally. He would like to get the maximum satisfaction out of his total income. Here, ordinal utility means he is not referring how much by consuming this much, how much utility he is getting. He is just expressing his preference in numbers, first, second, third preference, or he preferred this thing to this thing. And it is based on diminishing marginal rate of substitution. As the stock of a commodity increases with the consumer, he substitute it for other commodity at a diminishing rate. And the consumer is non-satiety mean he is not going to get the full satisfaction, because the consumer does not possess any good more than the required quantity. He always prefer more to less, and he is having always consistency in selection. If I am preferring A to B, in every situation I am going to prefer A to B. Transitivity means if he is preferring A to B, B to C, and C to D, then it means he prefers A to D. Here I have shown this. This analysis assumes transitivity with regard to the indifference curve preference, like A is preferred over B, B is preferred over C, C is preferred over D. So we could say E is preferred over D. Consumer scale of preference is independent, that is not influenced by the change in income and the change in the prices of goods and of X and Y.